boiling. Mark this message, because the Spirit of God told me, from the president to the counselor, should be very, 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 very careful in this 2025. Otherwise, if the government of Nigeria continue to suppress us, the promises, that's something that they have never imagined in their lives. I don't know why that I'm the one that heaven gave this message to speak, because I later realized that many of us called prophets, many of us called ministers, the preachers of the gospel, we are indirectly supporting the devil instead of being in the side of God through our preaching and approach to you. There is a message I received from God at the monastery. And the message does not matter how you understand it or how you take it. Whether you kicked against it, your own cup of tea. Whether you love it, it is your concern. Whether you will criticize it, criticize me, is nothing is my own business here. My business is to deliver the message. Number one, because the message, there are two. Number one is concern our government in this country called Nigeria. It's not a hidden message. And I'm not afraid delivering the message from God. Because the Spirit of God told me, from the president to the counselor, should be very, 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 very careful in this 2025. Otherwise, if the government of Nigeria continue to suppress us, the promises, that something that they have never imagined in their lives, will begin to visit them and their families. That government of Nigeria, from president to councillor, no matter how powerful some of them think they are, no matter the post or the seat or the title, some of them may be occupying a disaster that no human being have ever imagined is coming if care is not taken. Because I remember when Ahab was killing the people, killing prophets, killing the men of God, suppressing people, destroying many things, thinking that nothing will happen. In the book of 2 Kings chapter 6, and exactly chapter 7 downwards, a president was suppressing people, doing all sorts of things, including their governors. Even when you go to 2 Chronicles chapter 18, a president was crushing people here and there. People were dying mercilessly, hunger everywhere. And the worst part of it is not that they don't have the source or what they should do in order for them to be having what they want. But because of bad government, the government seized everything then, thinking that nothing will happen. God says the heavenly beings are no longer happy. A disaster is boiling, waiting for the people that are preaching what God does not want them to preach. The messengers of God that are preaching what people want to hear in order to praise them, not God. The anger of God is boiling. Mark this message.
Hello beloved, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and I believe you heard what the man of God has to say concerning our politicians in Nigeria. and those so-called men of God who try to give some messages that God never gave to them. And please, before we continue, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, share the video to all social media platforms, and make sure you turn on your post notification button so that whenever we drop any video, let you be the first person to be notified. And thank you for doing that. Now let's get into the video. Like he said, the anger of God is boiling. On who? Waiting for those wicked politicians, heartless politicians who don't even care about ordinary Nigerians, who are oppressing the ordinary Nigerians. Truth be told, you people know what we are going through in this country, and nobody is saying anything. Nobody cares, and that one is none of their business. We are being oppressed by our own people. Formerly, it was said that these people, the white people, came and colonized us, make our forefathers suffered. But now, we are the one colonizing ourselves. Even if you say anything, they will try to oppress you by arresting you and put you in prison, like the case of Umazina the Kanu. Seriously, they should listen and hear this message clear, that one day this should be a sign to every individual, that one day you are going to leave this world, and when you leave, you are not going there with anything if heaven truly exists. The anger of God is boiling. We have presidents, we have governors, we have senators, we have House of Assembly, we have chairman, we have councillors. All of these people are just the same thing, bird of the same feather. Where can we run to? It's only God. And now God is sending message to these people that they should be careful. They should try and treat the people right. As he tried to point some example from Bible. Some kings before tried to oppress their own people, and we saw what happened to them as the scripture gave us. Please, Nigerian politicians, remember and know that people are going through a lot of pains. People are suffering. People are being killed every day in Nigeria, and nobody is saying anything about it. And now the thing is going gradually to our politicians. Like in the news we heard yesterday that the chairman of All Progressive Congress, one of the ruling party in Nigeria, in Ondo State, was killed. By who? Nobody can tell. This is how all this thing is gradually taking shape. When it's too much for the ordinary Nigerians or the citizens, they may find their way and follow the leaders if the leaders don't take action. And because this thing never disturbed them, that is why they keep mute, they don't say anything. And there are some men of God who cannot even say anything. They keep quiet. Things are going on in your country. But as far as you are comfortable, as far as they poor, because they seek the face of God, they will come to you and try to give you something to make you comfortable. You will eat and sleep, enjoy with your family. So at the point, people will go and give a message that God never sent you. I hope you listen to this message and give the accurate prophecy that God called you to give. People are suffering. Go to church, people are suffering. Go to if you run to the politicians, the same thing. If you are not safe in the presence of God, then where do you expect us to be safe? May God help us in this country. And please pray for our country, Nigeria, and may God continue to bless us.